Levante heavy buy. What check the positives are here. Because one Levante Bobo Bakwa anytime we are Real Madrid be kuni fie biano. Na a tricky fixture. A woman no akwa kobo draw no a ni kakra. Levante Bobo Bakwa mostly say Real Madrid call away to Levante no ha Real Madrid Bobo naje. Let's not forget say last season a quiet 3-3. So Levante Bobo Bakwa the last time Madrid call no a quiet 3-3. So Levante Bobo Bakwa or tie Real Madrid. By King Emfa who said Levante enye bobuko kesiye no. Madrid aye 6 out of 6. Ne first 6 games for La Liga we winning nyina, which a positive at the Real Madrid bobuko. And sa 6 out of 6 no. E build the team confidence. E magidie any trust eba bobuko ni. Ken. Masha Real Madrid 6 matches do na mahwe ni nyina. Mbappe e wo form. Ada Gule e perform very well. By 6 games, I'm Real Madrid no. Player Barca personally, me impressed. Akrani a friend say Alvaro Carreras. Me titum Mbappe ma ye goals no. Din house na perform. Ada Gule role no obobo ni ye. By Alvaro Carreras no. Ne ball na obo so far no. Personally, we impress me pay ye. Madrid turn say on be operate as a left back. Recently, me nkwechi. Madrid left back position na akwakoye Marcelo ana Contrao. Marcelo ekɔ n'anim oye super. By defensively na question marks wo ho. Contrao defensively no ye very good, by offensively na onye the best. After Marcelo Contrao, esane beya ma Madrid ebenya fellow Mandi ana Frank Garcia. Sa two players no entimi performing ma Real Madrid supporters any Real Madrid team nhyede nya gidie wo musa. Eka hu bi ana Madrid ekofa Alvaro Carreras e de ne baye. Na brantie ne baye no. Ni 6 games ababo nyina no, you don't need to be a Real Madrid fan. Na wan hu se ball na impressive. Even pokrasa on support to Real Madrid na wo hwe Real Madrid ball na. Akrani e fe na Alvaro Carreras performance no. Hu se you. Akrani nyam ball top teams no. Ye nyan ko ba bia de. By few matches awabo Real Madrid no. Utimi nya gidie bi se Sesenya na akrane bebo ne dia Real Madrid for enya a good player in the shape of Alvaro Carreras. Adia na Real Madrid for pepani e say omo penya a left back ye attack a otimi ye involve. Ye defend a otimi ye involve. And so far, based on the number of games Alvaro Carreras ever Real Madrid da wabono, the first and the most important thing was settle very well e Real Madrid bobo kuni. The etosu mienu Alonso system obono gradually akrane tiasie. Anan adia na ehia Madrid pani say ye left back ye attack ye wo hobi ye defend ye wo hobi. And so far se ofa Alvaro Carreras ne ball na wabono na wo check Real Madrid da wo attack ya adia ba kwa me de pen asem ne say ken okra ball na on panic confidence akran di kra ball how will see carry ball and how will see more progressive passes no say or attack ya Madrid attack ya akran team ye involved at the same time se Real Madrid lose ball no mu defend ya how quickly obetima recover akogina ni position etinye defend very well super and so far after a year games ahodo Madrid ball La Liga 6 games no one player wetinye impress me pay you know Alvaro Carreras onim say enra game no o win possession en kwa ba ko 16 ball possession and Abrante friend say Alvaro Carreras etimi win ye the last time you who said Real Madrid player win possession 60 time 2019 Sergio Ramos na yes adie no after Sergio Ramos in 2019 there is no single Real Madrid defender in a single game wetin me win possession en kwa 16 times enu akrane yes adie no enti o ma wa hoto so say defensively very good and to prove further with facts and figures so far La Liga matches do na yabono so we busy on facts and figures Real Madrid player when your most touches Alvaro Carreras when you 553 Real Madrid players one more passes could do the final third Alvaro Carreras no sanka statistics now the same player the entire Real Madrid setup player waiting ya recover ball kesiye pano Alvaro Carreras player waiting ya making sure say all carry ball to the final third Alvaro Carreras ye say La Liga na se no single Real Madrid player na etimi aye sa ade no enti o define sa ade na Real Madrid pen say ye pe a left back a otimi attack otimi defend se wo bie mu mpokra ko Europa ye say European football as this season our 5 major leagues there is no fullback why more interceptions ama passes into the final third than Alvaro Carreras say afini asha oba be share tough players oba be share tough opposition by king say Alvaro Carreras say be na kind there to be honest with you I believe Real Madrid for any good left back and then let's not forget say one boy as a left back and no boy as a left center back into Osama option say that when you soon the left back no obetima say you soon as a center back and then pretty as a left center back na you super apart from no and Vinicius Junior also performance na enye bad adia ba ko man Vinicius Junior or J man of the match obi ebo na baso no the final decisions and the decisions ahodo onya yi ni no was spot on onsanka mostly Vinicius Junior betima ye adwuma ni nyina by the final ball no the final delivery na questions so ho ba enra ade ba kwa me hu se Vinicius Junior ye ni yie no the final decisions hwe kwan of aso shake sa go no Vinicius Junior say sa ball no so free Luka Modric and to be honest with you enra brand defense say Vinicius Junior ne performance na was soro Mbappe e wo form de abo Mbappe say no apart from form no ne sharpness as improve Mbappe sharpness etime improve last season yes say Real Madrid team na am born homodin Real Madrid majority of omu players na omu ni omu form sa by Mbappe etime ma 31 goals for La Liga and how are wetime picking the form how are wetime improving the sharpness no ya bought just 6 games e La Liga wa 7 goals say Mbappe the sa rate we are na e kwa ken e most likely say Mbappe ebe hit 40 plus goals at the end of the season e La Liga so you know Real Madrid 6 out of 6 plus at the Real Madrid but there ba kwa e also be ade to ni team ni say ken say ye season as na udi kan en say obewie sa the last time at Real Madrid enya 6 out of 6 the first 6 games for La Liga o she ni na the last time was 2022-2023 ye bo wie ye no Madrid entimi amfa form no and complete season no and Barcelona beje La Liga no so Madrid da sha ase yi de hian so meto asade we so no metimi improve so omote koda Barcelona and other clubs in the Real Madrid for tough time. But I believe a good start at the man Alonso, good start at the entire Real Madrid players are. You hope so Betima continue with this performance. Ukwa Italy so Coppa Italia ekoso. Emma AC Milan ko win 3-0. Now after the game, ano mubusa Adrian Rabiot say, "Menya senior man e friend say Luka Modric e wo muboboku ni." Na say no si hu Luka Modric. And Adrian Rabiot after the game say, Luka Modric na omenya no. Oye figure kesiye e wo AC Milan dressing room. Na players ni nyina look up to Luka Modric a. Omo opi say, Luka Modric this season ebe boa ma AC Milan etimi compete very well e wo Italy. Ken many Adrian Rabiot ya adwen 100% e wo Luka Modric e de no. Luka Modric e di 40 years. Se player e di 40 years a. Oh yeah, future plans are. Oh yeah, long-term project are untimi mfane nka ho. Because Luka Modric the next 5 years untimi mbo at the highest level. By a short-term period, Luka Modric ebetima boa AC Milan bo boku no. Na fiti se Luka Modric journey AC Milan no. Obi a watch AC Milan performance with Luka Modric be him say. So far, ball na Luka Modric elbow with AC Milan no. Ongu ni ho anim ase. Personally, menya abotra hwe omo matches a Luka Modric esi akan. Dear what check your midfielder. Everything say Luka Modric baye, Adrian Rabiot baye no. AC Milan in Finfi hono or Yusuf Fofana. We use Adrian Rabiot no we use Luka Modric. By Ken 4 games ama Luka Modric perform very well. AC Milan for neba na bason ye say. At the age of 40 years, untimi ma Luka Modric entru mirika bebree. Untimi ma ni nyusu ahoɔden bebree. Enti ade a AC Milan for ne ye say omo protect Luka Modric. Enti omo ma Luka Modric use the technical ability and the football IQ on you so adwene na owo no and experience name from perform on the field of play. Now brand your friends for Fana and Adrian Rabiot akova grounds no more use on physical presence no. Now Luka Modric use technical ability and football IQ. And it say AC Milan for si akanya. Once Rabiot ne for Fana and a lot of dirty work no won finfi ho. No ma make sure say Luka Modric are relaxed. now wetimi make sure say the energy no or the be control game ne dia matime friend say AC Milan and based on how AC Milan for air try say betima protect Luka Modric no say ma AC Milan team ni mfimfin ho no omunya control no omopen because omenya midfielder ne technical ability no was stronger than any AC Milan midfielders currently. And for once Luka Modric any at the age of 40 years. Say AC Milan AC kind of Luka Modric jinem na oje ball na ade no ode ball ne ye no adra rabio ntimi nye sa ade no for fun ntimi nye sa ade no Loftus-Cheek ntimi nye sa ade no by the hia ne say yama ne nyusu ahodin bebre wo dey use technical ability na use football IQ adwene ne fesi akan na for fun na ene adra rabio any day to work no and so mutimi protect Luka Modric on managing the game time now. I believe this season Luka Modric so far 4 games he has been excellent. And the amount of friends say AC Milan. Metie Hansi Flick the press conference no. Na wakasa about Gavi na obone voice ni say. One na kasa no mu nyina beka album no ma try say Gavi. Ebetima picking the format and then the level na ni enim Gavi no. Eya reho sem say a player na anu ya okonya ACL. O me see 58 games for club and country. Otina fie 316 days of free ACL mu na aba. Oba ya nche bia o se kwotene fie 4 to 5 months ken eya rehosem ene eya se unya Barcelona ni mpokra na unwe chi se u player na se o young player ebe prasa epra no ni nyina ne koye se that was August 29th na eye Friday Barcelona ye omo morning section training ni wiye no na Gavi ni no onya sa discomfort bi wo kakra after that Friday 29th of August no na omo check here na pains na ewo ni na enye pains a eye severe ha dream bebre eche no recently last 3 days ago ana Barcelona medical team Dr. Pruna lead sa medical team no ana knee specialist bi ekosi Gavi say omo person omo check ne nan ne say pain na o feeling ni betima sa babie ma na omo check here no na waso omo kosia Barcelona mpanyimfo omo ne Gavi kasa no omo ne ni agent Ivan de la Peña ekasa omo ye bibie wie no omo kasa no na waso omo hwe no omo ko bie ni ni so na ken according to reports ye say doctor ni bie Gavi ni so no de ohun ye ono doctor ni yem se no because omo nyina susu say what na fie kura na ye be 5 weeks bo bie so no how ana ni na si aye no na e serious ento omo wie bibia na o ka kire Gavi say ni no e serious no ye say Gavi e breaking it down ama ye say e the pressure ni areho ana aba Gavi ene Barcelona ken onim de Gavi ehia the first thing Gavi hia say no ohia say wo so mo psyche no na mentally or yes sound no yes strong say omutimi psyche no na mentally or yes stronger ana bebo na ma physically wetimi recover antem but say down na mentally or yes stronger na physical recovery na be affecting because enye easy o esi on okay onim say me no ka say na wo ye Giovanni Leone de no ne de na ba esi e wo kotena fie Ghana ni abrante Tariq so ne de aba ACL a won so kotena fie almost 7 months minimum de krunti a ACL no ne say prane ha players no e two side ana say won baby a hit no young players ne nko a e so sad
ana so kotodwe na e de na shema na e de ntima kotodwe nko a na chesa wo share 9 na wadu maso
ACL ne de enya hit wa
na kotodwe na eche
okay
in say ACL ne 6 months but recently mkure praying na ko 7 8 ibi kura ko 9 months
Tariq or start say Giovanni Leone
Leone Swaba also continue for 6 months
can na me hwe Fiorentina ne komo game ni bi Stefano Pioli team no o ma Tariq started from the wings it started game na nche around 20th minutes more baby no prior na frame so he got out around where 21st 22nd minutes na was some ko checking at 9 no doctor or yeah no onye mere doctor or a professor Mariani na check Tariq Lamptey na unfortunate omo check here no omo say what's in the ACL no it is say no another 6-7 months which will definitely affect okay so Black Star this is say it looks like we've moved on and now say your replacement but clearly boy na nye careful a ekeka kwa World Cup period da ben na obeba obesasi wo da demu bio. That is the fear. She say players na prepare sisia no. The entire Gavi and De La Fuente far from a friend no. See through a World Cup no. The guy is desperate. He wants to go to the World Cup. Say or you devastated say situation is no. Why when ya World Cup no because can see Gavi situation no. Sometimes we need to add context to it. Kakra boy no. Psychologically the boy is not okay. And I know nya ACL. What can I say? Na opera no so be bobo ntem because her boy no to ono and not me. To Gavi he feels to say 2021 wo baby at age 17. Na coach no national team coach. Those days Luis Enrique no man bought in the national team. Gavi sa 2021 he was the youngest player to play for the national team. And Sana Pau Kubasi and Lami Yamal ebe yes our record no. If you ask Nyama, you refi Nyama ntam. Lami Yamal Dina or Jesus say no 2021 near the Gavi. Gavi was the star boy of the Spanish national team in 2021. Cookie, Busquets, Gavi, akoda kete no. And sa period ni mwana Ronald Koeman so man chance for the Barcelona team. Ricky Pui nyina akoye. So this guy started playing very well. But truth be told, 2 years in year, the kind of respecter and the commander of Barcelona no anyone be one ball no nye bimbo. 2 say I'm for crano any GD or Gavi talents in him. Ken Gavi the entire Barca ko fani free Betis in Quadano. Also over 95 goals in one season oh. Also no so goals papa no number 10. Say nay Barcelona form one number 10 that because almost in the ball no kick crowd. It's even his talent in his talents no among for doubts and don't see and a Gavi here fit no. We're still contemplating say coach don't find more him because Frankie de Jong as number 6 na Gavi intimi control the game to say the Frankie de Jong no. Number 8 one na Pedri ebo no. On to me yet to say the Pedri no. And number 10 omo name mo. It's even when he was fit, na adding to point to say Barcelona every player available. What the Gavi ko say him. And as I say, the Prana Sanso Ababio will lose the role our Barca. Will lose the role our the national team. Say a Prana Sanso man can start here future because a dog but he will still need 1 month to gather his normal form because Mark Bernal buy or more. So he will still need more than 1 month to get back to his normal form. Ebedru na World Cup Pedro. Ebedru national team and far Barcelona is already Barcelona are moving on. It's a boy no. Yes, physically they need to check him, but it's through pass psychologically. I think it's 2 years in it. Gavi, and he's still young, but he feels that he's failing. Unfairly, injury there. Sane had Pedri or out. Now Pedri is playing well. I wish him all the best. Me feeling very sad at the man situation. On one casano, or prior no, doctors man 2 options. On when you surgery in tam and also on one train because then the 9 hour. Into they should wait now for on one just and 9 to cheer, then they will know what they will do. The 9 started say air train, we thought it was positive, only for them to go and do a recheck again. Akobanisa. A hard game pa. Madrid game, you know. Na kwa make Alvaro Carreras. Me who so would a good Hag so pa my renfi. Manchester United top Patrick Dugu no. Na still no na Manchester United chance say okwako fa Alvaro Carreras aba. Me what? No more buyback clause. That option was there for Manchester United to trigger and get the boy back. And so kofa Patrick Dugu. The Haganya there, but Mama Nasumunyo no Mremisu so man Nasumunyo no. Because still say first one na year when they realized that the ball was doing well, was Benfica or no. And kasa some kofa boy ne ba no mu jai Dugu. Mamira game no mankasa nkasa na menka se minchiro. Here last year, mami ni wondi ko bobi. Last year, in the sight of a footballing fan, Yesusu said Barcelona had a wonderful season. Real Madrid had one of their worst seasons. Me what? That's a notion, perception and danko for team. By a real season, you know, Barcelona nya 88 points. Real Madrid nya 84 points. Mami no nya mat bi na me kasa mcho. 4 points difference. 4 points difference, you know. Wins about so Barcelona nya 28. Real Madrid nya 26. Omumi anu nyina lose 6 games so. In Real Madrid's worst season vis-a-vis Barcelona's best season. The only difference about when you say Real Madrid draw games Makuma 6, Barcelona draw 4. 4.9. I don't know. 6 drawn games, 4 drawn games for Barcelona. 2 games, you know, 6 points. O draw me, you know. There's a 2 ni free ma 4. So 4 points, you know. Into 2 drawn games to be. And I'm a Real Madrid for Anche Barcelona for. 2 games na games be. Mallorca no about draw. Vallecano no about draw. Las Palmas no about draw. If you do a careful analysis of the Real Madrid team last season, and they say the worst season for the team, commit me a catch Barcelona if not for unnecessary draws, Madrid for a halfway. It's games between Las Palmas, Vallecano, and games between a whole draw, and I'm winning Yanya Liga. What starts here? What do you do with such games? You don't joke with such games. Yes, I understand people matter the form man Cristiano. But it is important because those games will drop a point as someone see. Into Osasuna, Real Oviedo, rest of that. These are important points. Even Levante DM. Now, game may be costly. Madrid for attention. Let's go Madrid game, you know, because we can let's go Madrid nebo. Coach, you know, why not get some drop it Danny Carvajal? It makes a lot of sense. Trent in your fit. And not drop it Danny Carvajal, not resting because of the Atletico Madrid game one. On to me, Matt David Jimenez, Aquadan Kobobo Onibi. Because my catcher say, Madrid will right one, the entire Rodrigo so on more, the entire Vinicius Junior so on more, the entire Fede Valverde so on one say more Kobosa position a Master Antoine Obo. Nasa right back number 2 no, so you defensively poor obebre papa. It is a Danny Carvajal bona Master Antoine Oba or you okay. So when you Trent, any Master Antoine no when your team obe hard game partner. As we see. It is almost a Master Antoine e boss our position wa. Whoever plays as a right back should be defensively good. It is a Danny Carvajal in your fit. Now person will try you before fra. Why when ya offer lineup no 2 left backs I begin say or the left back baako and ekobo right wo ebia Ferran Garcia ho. But the coach decided say obebo a center back rather e wo right wo. Not the left back boom ekojina central midfield wo. Central defense wo. What will change is a baby. Why? Because essentially defensively oh you good. It is alcophobia you offensively good eka come and stand 1-1 as some way. So the decision to play back 4 no, it makes a lot of sense to me. I think say a nessa. Now, we are no free wa. Eda Militao overextended for the game against Atletico Madrid. Into was a boys we marble. Nemo, how are you going to beat such team? Such teams, you know, don't allow them to build confidence. So confidence never obey how. It's so I don't think a ghost never and I'm happy. Now, this is the part I want to have a conversation with you, Ken. And now I need Vinicius Junior ball on the ball. Me will say, and right from minutes 1. Born na all boni nyina na we minutes will be proven for wrong. Na many junior many because I saw say Vini persona or the numbers can't game in him. Because back up of footballer. Na Ibo Okramo friend pass the crown he just want to enter the penalty box not outright. It was good. And now, Sankenya Kylian Mbappe let 2 goals no be share na. I am sure Sankenya ka flip newspapers ni mu ana say pages bia no anka Vinicius Junior na agini din ko bia e bona baso because now he and Master Antoine played very well. But now Vini Kylian Mbappe enya less touches el penalty box. The last time we did come say Madrid are not playing at the traditional number 9. Senya sa number 9 no gina fa ko they be out the ball no eba ojina fa because Kylian Mbappe style and say ono more back from the wings on rap penalty box which is say bia we say space that ho Se space ni wa obeje no ho akechire. Inti either say wo ya winger na wo ba wa be cut in wa bo ade and now so say what ni be decoy na wo move an I cut back e de man no akwa akobo e two options. And no man Stantuano decided to do a lot of cuts in no about ade. Vini decided to do so. But Kylian Mbappe na fi strangely eda once they who game no should be akra no be shegu. And na say nkomo no so akwa numbers game. It is like Kenya say no ball na nkasa ball no. I thought Vinny played well. But the conversation again will be about numbers. So far, it's been so good. 7 goals there. A year and a bad. Who go a kitty cake? The reality, woman say Obo Bona Obon at this level. Na Ishak here, okay, coach in the boy Ishak.
Machavasa, Jebba, so better in the 17 minutes in Coromba,
Baby answer sign. I agree. I didn't see and another major game me bufu. Because a sample against a top sider no problem. Now when I sat down to the born now I said a fox said it was bad. Me come baby because what I say? Oh, pressure be.
O se sika de to to money.
Ken.
Enti yes kana we dey na do to chen we.
Pressure no dey say ba no so. Aye flowing bet. We buy 8 games was 5 goals. Pressure ni so anka se for no matodi aba no. We kra na issue be any ni because he's playing well.
And I know be so trading, no be so proving. Odi just reach supporters no. Atasana Isaac Ashego. No so buy ya obinya go. Isaac
no. The entire coach no e man 90 minutes ne say. One pre-season. It's coach ni person be risk no we kokopra. Up to now the coach feels say he's not ready for 90 minutes. If he Sankoye ready, Hugo will start the game from the bench. For that one we all know.
And Hugo by be our person be so.
Or person ye be improve or prove who why. He's okay. Because my point is that say no the entire coach angry ni say. Nyame adoma they are playing against Crystal Palace. Say Isaac into me more 90 minutes. Na say Edru Brebi na Isaac abra. Why na bebo? Because look Liverpool for options na we nim no. Say no ebi a Salah Cody Gakpo Isaac Astati players from the bench Ngomuha and Freduko Chiesa and nka wo ya available I want number 9 because Isaac ain't ready to play na number 9-10 minutes I want na obebo it's the coach is paying the says say we signing niama and honestly I didn't akwa na yenye because I feel say no pressure say Liverpool bana obaye no yenyanko baby awo but obianka who go ekiteke asam the can asam ye flowing bit ono kra no nanse waja no pa I say and I say Alexander Isak no so yenyanka na asam because and I no kra obaye so far so good it's pressure in so I don't auto pressure the ama no hey unnecessary
Jeremy from Bongo catch Saturday. That's what ball winning goal. Sam to know Christian.
Oh, okay. Where the yellow card? On say and again with the yellow card.
No yellow card.
So you don't do that.
Biggie.
What I say?
Bremer na Faka Club na
No, me chance here for Barcelona. Coach I find is a Hansi Flick. Edding Komona what dino. About Lamine Yamal and the Ballon d'Or. Or say Lamine Yamal a young player. Na second na Lamine Yamal edi e Ballon d'Or ni mu no. Ebebo Lamine Yamal pa. The chances of winning the Ballon d'Or are very great. Can no credit in a way. But the other side of the coin is Ballon d'Or, the fact that you get close this season doesn't necessarily mean say you're a Ballon d'Or no BGB. Because you will be no home man Honda, but they are nominating Wababa Beje. Osman Dembele story. He had never been nominated into the 30. Yes.
30 no more.
Omemuda.
First about 30 no.
About 30 now Wababa winner.
Obi so be about 30.
You will be no one so my consistent with 30 them. I am consistent with 10 them. But so Wababa Ballon d'Or on GB.
Why consistent with 10 no?
Yes.
The last 5-6 years there be over 10.
Yeah.
On GB.
On GB.
Then be about 30 no more.
There be. But Oba na Wababa fa Ballon d'Or. There is no guarantee. So the fact is that we bang ho no say Ballon d'Or no betimi aba bagibi but omo age Ballon d'Or in recent times ye wade bia ya na omu team no eye de boa omo say Barcelona team yes ade ni bi de boa Lamine Yamal obetimi age Ballon d'Or no
enti ya fa say Barca team age Champions League o ma La Liga Spain team age World Cup there's the chances of age be
a bad thing but ultimately writing off say ultimately
World Cup here.
Yes.
Say you World Cup here.
Sure.
In the Champions League, you play factor degree. Everybody World Cup.
They play a rule about World Cup in America say. But what chances so budget? So want to me and your Champions League, want to me and the World Cup. Eh, ketwa because a bit depending on omo so no be competing no. The omo so budget. Because Ballon d'Or popularity come, clouds come. It will be betimi aba budget World Cup. But if you are not country no budget World Cup no. Only player bi o ye popular e wo clouds to say bi Lamine Yamal. It's a bad day to on to betimi aba befa. Back in the America, say teams no, omo players je Ballon d'Or, omo oni omo ye de ball mo e bi nie. Last season to show Liverpool team na, ball na omo ball. At a point, every Liverpool player be get to mu say, Mohamed Salah na Liverpool bobo ko ne starman. It is a Liverpool bibi obeye. E dia boa player bi. Amba player na timi succeed na ekoba. Say ye je laurels, ye je nkuru a, na ye yi player ba ko obo no homodin we ye team ni mu ne abo na ba so a. Ye nyina de ani be kwa hwe Mohamed Salah na ye yi no. Until he became the face of the team. Enti bo bi a Liverpool bo bia no. Omo make sure so omo body suit Mohamed Salah. Ye bo wie ye no. No wa ye records bebre o Premier League ni mu. Obi ani one more 47 goal contribution. Every season neda in a 38 game Premier League. Mohamed Salah na ye scoring 29, assisting 18.
But Salah won numbers power.
Yes. And last season Liverpool team made Champions League. Player at the start of the Champions League, especially group stages, Liverpool lead defense. Nipa no be able to do Mohamed Salah. They how many time we free more Champions League anymore. But even that notwithstanding no. Now Liverpool team need bo player ba ku din. Say akobasa ye GBB a. Why na no mo bo ni din? Eh Mohamed Salah. Hwe Paris Saint-Germain bo boko no. Time o mo bo Champions League no. Ana niema e kon kan de ma omo. The latter stages of the Champions League. PSG chance yes say o sesa nsa. Ena edin ba ko ba players ni nyina no. Edin ba ko ba fans ni nyina no. Obi a e body ben a e Ousmane Dembele. Na all man numbers. Yes.
All my players in our such as
Ousmane Dembele na dey ko. Who be some say Paris Saint-Germain player of the season. I me need Dembele. Based on consistency from day one till the last game of the season. Make up for Vitinha. Ousmane Dembele started shining at the latter stages of the season. But no, and we decided to move because he's a forward line player. All my numbers. Into young fire and so near project. Eventually, Omoji Omobajibian and Paris Saint-Germain player, a Ballon d'Or winner. Ebi on come ko fa Vitinha and other players now and comment me anje. But at Barcelona, sana and community ana and tisa. And that is the problem. Lamine Yamal were bright chances so a Ballon d'Or. No doubt about it. Yeni wa get close in Phantom chain. Ballon d'Or no popularity in any clouds na ye de geno. Se si Lamine Yamal kitabi. He's a big boy. Almost everybody talks about him. He is very popular. And we see when it comes to footballers. It is a performance that costs Roka. Now Barcelona to me Geniama. Or no necessarily when you go see the Solomo pushing for the Ballon d'Or. But Barcelona and Ankasani within players living into. And no sure some Itana Bomatica. So no need there. Of you say born up Pedri Abono. I was here nominated Pedri for Ballon d'Or. Pedri Nangasan so waka openly. Say Ballon d'Or was suffered because a road to me. Then you go to assistant or the J dia. Or not to Pedri J because or not to the board.
Na Bomatina Casano. I feel no deserve Ballon d'Or. Because you was England for the J and Champions League so as not really.
And the J.
You know how many players there because Bomati bar no boy there. On also saw the day there. Me no agree because Sir Lamine have corner with second. Now be Pedri Dindi.
Yes. Aside the no Rafinha so kura nya ope.
Ono Bransona also position na esen ko bana nimpa.
Based on the numbers last season and then the performance.
Bono Brazil for them fin, I
don't know.
Because last season they were not processed for any Abreu Vini. This is only Abreu.
Debbie. Debbie. It will not so crampo nyaya ankope. Enti Barcelona team no. Asem na coach na ka no. Yes, Lamine Yamal young. Or get close. That is very true. But someone solve our problem no. Ama within the players. Obi anyan tum se born. Ye mom for mo Lamine Yamal. Esan so no na ben a. E be wiase no. Barcelona vote e wo Ballon d'Or ni mo no. Emu be cheche.
Ye be yi ne ma bebre o ha. E ma aye wiase bebre hwede. Tama was na ekoso no. Tama be ka se na sa ka life ne players ni na ehia. Until from time bi ko tama na vote ne ko no. Omo nyina be wa. Until player bi oba bonti. Even Vitina. No cut off for anyone.
Yes.
Oba bonti can say Dembele
ni se fatano.
Onim say Mbappe ni friend football is ni na.
Yeah.
National team players. Yes, she not the cameras see almost e she national team carries. Omo nyina e for Dembele.
Yes.
And they about emutwe based on the na aye gase e kan say enya award e cruise.
Debbie. Bebrebe.
That's on campaign ko.
Campaign ko ye, the projection was right. And you been a Jude Bellingham, any Vinicius Junior Madrid ye mistake now. Omo who to project very well.
Some mistake is say any Vinicius on project.
It should have been Jude.
What did you do call and the to Rodri one? Nanka Rodri intimidating.
Debbie.
But what is striker call and go for the midfielders made. Everybody so midfielders and say oh my idea. And the person not force.
Yes. Into the Barcelona and Tenase. No munya the right projection.
There's a pedro zoom so much team.
Ken enye bi oba ya che. Enye hwe.
On the big gate in the man.
Enye hwe. Ensesa bibia. Debi. Enye bi oba ya che. Akwada na onim ball ne ball ni bere nie. Onim ball ne ball. Of course he's a good player. But in the performance and the clouds. Onye better o Barcelona team ni mu nchen Lamine Yamal. He's the face of the team. It is a mu project in ye. Na mu nyina mu gi bibia. Na ye pe ba kwa boda ba so a. E yo no na se fata no. Enti omo nya careful na sa de na nkwa nkutan omo. Ken ekitike. Se wansi akan an start am fama Liverpool bi ma o mblemi ne ho. Mane mblemi obi a. Ken e ye ketwa e ye no kre. But ball na mo ball no. Unu obi na every position. Ono ankasa deep within. O si so o sha ase akan omo ncha Alexander Isak dawo. Last 2 seasons, about 14 matches, no share 4 goals. Last season, he started share 21. It was Premier League. Last season, he had the best season. No, he share 15 goals. He started share 23. He has never been better than Isak. And Isak, no, a league on only moon about. But Isak by Liverpool, no, you are playing because of your Liverpool performance. Isak in the legacy with Liverpool. I ended with Newcastle. It is on only back game. Not so bad bebo. No one ya goal. Now want to see your goal. At that time, who could you share tired then? Say, Isaac be started, nobody abroad, so of which wouldn't told him what town.
Of a starting no share.
Of a starting no share, until was a empire, and they could take a chance here. Yes.
Okay. I'm on by
over here.
Minister Federico Chiesa, and they say no interest or doctors in unity. This also a catch up girls team as well.
Say for one price, engine where they were.
Yes, bench will be a team. That's a little credit.
I don't want this a bench player.
Say, Nanoa, Pastor said Tariq Sugu pray in Yakofa, Buonanotte Shim.
This was not or
say Sugu pray, Buonanotte in your chance. And send it here.